Hi everyone, welcome to today's Nourish a Child's Dream chat. My guest is Amanda Alford. She's a co-owner of Alford's Angels Dog Grooming and Nickel City Pet Pantry. Amanda's also a wife, mom to many moguls in the making, an advocate for pet welfare, and a volunteer. She lends her time to various local nonprofit organizations to provide her support. I'm grateful to have your time today, Amanda, and excited to talk about your entrepreneurial journey, the work that you do in the community, how everyone can support, tips that you have for folks interested in getting started in the dog grooming industry, and your involvement in International Child Advancement's September 23rd Charity Art Gala. We're so excited to have you participating in the event. So guys, do not miss it. You want to come out and see Amanda model during our event, which will take place on September 23rd. More information to come during the chat. Welcome, Amanda.
Hi, thank you so much for having me, Evelyn. I'm super excited to be a part of your gala that's coming up.
Absolutely. We're all thrilled that you've agreed to participate because everyone knows Amanda is a huge supporter of ICA and we love you so much
I love
for
you guys.
supporting the work that we do. You've been so amazing. And I really wanted to take some time to introduce everyone to your businesses, the work that you're doing in the community, and anything else that you'd want to share with us and those that will listen and follow this interview. So if you could take a couple of minutes and just walk us through a little bit how Alfred's Angels came to be.
Absolutely. So yes, Alfred's Angels, that's my baby. So Alfred's Angels came to be. I am a huge animal lover, have been my entire life, and I knew whatever I wanted to do in life had to be with animals. I tried a couple different things, I dabbled in vet tech and all that, but it was not my thing. So I discovered dog grooming. I started working at a store that had dog grooming in it, and I thought I'd give it a shot, and I started it, and I absolutely loved it. Although I loved the dog grooming and the creativity of it and just being able to be hands-on with the dogs, I hated the environment of which I was doing it in. So that made me sad, right? So I was very young still. But at that time, I had started to read this book by Napoleon Hill called The 17 Laws of Success. And there, my entrepreneur mind started turning. And I was like, okay, I love dog grooming, but not like this. So that's when I manifested or began to manifest Alfred's Angels. I really began to put a plan down on paper to say, hey, if I was to open up a grooming salon, how would I do it? And that's kind of how it birthed. I talked to my husband, who he wasn't my husband at the time, but about it, and it was called Amanda's Angels at the time because my last name was Lewis. But he was my soulmate. We knew it, so I'm like, okay, Alfred's Angels. That was going to be my last name. I always considered dogs furry angels, so that's where the angels part comes in. And yeah, so I manifested. I was at a really young age. Life took its course. So Alfred's Angels was by no means something that I started, immediately. It definitely took some time. But during that time, I manifested it a lot. So finally in 2019, me and my husband, we came together. We wanted to do something together. And, a family business, was also a dream of mine. So we're like, hey, let's open up a family business. It'll be centered around dog grooming, Alfred's Angels. We're going to make that dream happen. And we started from nothing and just made it into a reality. It made it into our dream. And again, it's family owned. And that means everything to me because family is everything to me. So, I'm living my dream with my fur babies, taking care of them. We're able to bring our children along the journey and they get to see, hard work and dedication and making a dream come true. So it's been everything. So in a nutshell, I think that's how Alfred's Angels came about.
What a beautiful story. I love that so much. And I've seen a theme thread itself throughout these chats that I've done because as people have shared their journey, one thing that I've heard time and time again is that no matter what, like let's just say, for example, you might be going to school or college for a particular degree, pursuing something,
Mhm.
but within you, you have a particular purpose and a particular calling. So
Yeah.
you may be pursuing that and you may be trying all these different things, but at some point in time, what you're meant to be doing, it will attract itself to you, and jumping on that and that opportunity is huge, and that's what you did. And I love the beauty of that part of your journey, how you did try those different things but went back to, you what you felt and you sensed was the calling of what you needed to do, being dog grooming. So I love that
Yeah.
so much, and you went after it, pursued it, and you made that your vision, which is so key. And I know we'll talk a little bit more about how people who are interested in this industry could potentially get started and some tips that you might have for them. But that is so great that you did not have the fear. Because that can easily creep in, like, oh man, I don't know, can I make it happen? Is it too much work or whatever the fear might be. So that's a beautiful thing that you pushed through.
Yeah, I definitely pushed through that. I've been grooming since 2010. So we're getting
Wow.
the 12, 13 years now. And
Beautiful.
you definitely still, I will say, although I was trying different things amiss before I started my business, I really made sure that I knew what I was doing. And,
Good.
I had all these request clients and everyone loved how I groomed their dog. So building that confidence and that experience along the way
Mm,
helped so much where, I really built up I'm going to say a family of clients.
yes.
So it was easier to go ahead and hit that button, like, okay, I'm going all in. We're doing this.
Mm-hmm. And what I appreciate a lot about Alfred's Angels and what you shared as part of your story is tailoring it to what you envisioned, right? Not just
Yes.
saying, hey, I'm going to go into dog grooming. Let me just open up a dog grooming business. No, you're like, you
Yeah.
know what? These are the elements of ways I want to see improved and how I can enhance the industry within the contract of my own business. And just watching your journey and watching the way you run your business and how you engage with your clients, you just can tell the love, and that you make it a family affair, not just from a sense of the Alfords, but the
Yeah.
folks that you bring in, your clientele, and those that you work with. So it's beautiful. Keep doing what you're doing. It's amazing.
Thank
So
you so
speaking
much.
of keep doing what you're doing, I recently saw that you're expanding. So can you tell us a little bit about what your plans are and what you're looking to do in that new space?
Yes, we're super excited. So we're expanding right next door. Our clients have been asking us for a long time, like, hey, where's doggy daycare at? Where's boarding? And with Alfred's Angels, we're one-on-one grooming. We're all about, low energy, low chaos in the salon. So we
Mhm.
never wanted to put the daycare in the salon, if that made sense.
Mm,
So
yeah.
with the opportunity with the building opening up, we're so excited. We're partnering up with T Harris Canine Training. It's an amazing trainer here in Buffalo, and we'll be doing day-in trains. So it's going to be daycare, but the dogs will be going through training throughout the day, keeping
Wow.
them,
Yeah.
learning throughout the day with their sits and stays and things like that. So we can help parents at home get, have dogs with a little bit more manners and things like that, but they'll also still be having fun. About Alfred's Angels, we're all about that family atmosphere. So
Mm,
just to be able to have another service for our clients, and they still feel like they're at home when they come, that's the goal. So we're super excited. So we'll be having dog training classes starting soon. The
mhm.
event space or the space will also be doing community events,
Nice.
and people will be able to rent it out for doggy parties and things like that. So we're super
Oh,
excited.
that's so amazing. Hey, you guys keep leveling up, and I love
Yeah.
it. I love to see it. So amazing. So amazing. So speaking of leveling up and all the things that you're doing, so you're also the owner of Nickel City Pet Pantry. What is
Yes.
it? Tell us a little bit more about it.
Yes, well, how Nickel City came about was super organic. So before I was the owner of it, I was a client, I was a customer. So Nickel
Okay.
City Pet Pantry is Western New York's delivery source for natural dog food, well, pet food and
Mm,
supplies. So we carry our own in-house dog brand called Bo's Slow Cooked Pet Food. It's a super high quality, all natural kibble. And we're the only ones to carry it here in Buffalo. Super nutritious and delicious for the furry babies. So that's what it is. So, like I said, we're a customer first. Our dogs all ate this food, and the owner was actually, she was leaving the state, and
Hmm.
she either had to sell her business or close it down. She wanted to keep it going because there were so many customers that loved it. I loved it. I didn't want to switch my dogs. So she
Yeah.
approached me, with the opportunity, and I'm like, absolutely,
Okay.
yes. That's what we do. We offer quality grooming and care for animals. So to be able to add on the quality dog food that I
Yeah.
already know is so beneficial, my dogs eat it. To be able to keep that going, I was like, yes. So I
Mhm.
took it on. It's two different businesses, but one and the same. And so we just, we offer that quality care and products for our furry angels that we serve. So that's how
That's
Nickel City came
amazing.
about, and we deliver. So we want to, be convenient for the owners. So we deliver all around Buffalo,
Nice.
Orchard Park, West Seneca, everywhere. So yeah, that's Nickel City Pet Pantry. And with Nickel City, we do a lot of we partner with a lot of nonprofits. So this is
Hmm.
actually like one of my favorite parts. So we do a pound for pound program with other nonprofits, animal rescues here in Buffalo, and our goal is to help raise as much food for them as possible. So what they'll do is they'll put out a thing like, hey, supporters, we are in need. We have a big transport coming in. We need, dog food. And they love our bows because it is high quality pet food and it really helps, the animals that they're saving. And they'll put out a post. Their supporters will donate, pounds of food, and we match that donation to give the nonprofit as much as food as possible. So,
Oh, wow.
that's one of the things that we do with Nickel City Pet Pantry as well.
That's amazing. That's incredible. And I think more and more people are searching for healthier options
Yep.
for their fur baby. So that's beautiful that you offer that service. So I would encourage everyone, instead of ordering off of Amazon or, a national chain, what have you be, contact Amanda and not only support her business, but to me it sounds like I don't have a dog. We have kitties, but it sounds like the product is incredible, healthy, and great. So definitely encourage everyone to at least check it out, try it out, and
We always
hey,
encourage everyone to try the product. We have free
yeah.
samples, just give it a try. Yeah.
Awesome. Pivoting a little bit to the art gala. So as you know, it's the theme is Nourish a Child's Dream. We aim to support underserved kids in Buffalo, New York, and in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The QR code will be listed here for folks to scan and get your tickets to come out and support and attend. But one question I have for you, as we are striving to support these kids and help nourish their dreams and who they aspire to be in the future, what are some tips or advice you might have for, be it youth or anyone really, who might have a dream to start their own dog grooming business?
The tip I would have is just, start now. I would say that's
Mhm.
one thing that I won't say I regret because, along the way I learned so many lessons and things, but I wish I would have started right when it came to my mind. I feel like I sat on it for a while before I
Yeah.
got it going, and maybe, it was just due to life. But I would always say push through that fear because,
Mm.
fear is always in the back of your mind. Is
Oh,
this
yes,
gonna work?
always.
Is this gonna work? Can I do this?
Yeah.
Just if it's something that you really love and you really want to do, commit to it. Get started right away. Whatever dream it is that
Hmm. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. So overcome that, because we all, no matter what it is that you're trying to accomplish, there will always be that voice at the back of your head, at the back of your mind, countering and saying, oh, maybe not, maybe wait, or maybe this isn't for you, but you know what? Give it a shot, give it a
and
try.
I would say specifically for dog grooming, definitely go ahead and you need experience to be able to groom a dog. So, get into shops right away, whether you're interning or, if you do have the skill, get hired in the shop and see how things run. And then from there, see if that is something you would want to continue doing, making it your own. I
Mm,
would say you get a little experience in someone else's shop first.
yeah.
And then, if you want to
Yep.
take it and run with it and make it even bigger and better and make it your own, I would just suggest doing that first.
Yep, that's perfect. I love that advice. So I'm going to wrap it up here with my last question. I love to ask everyone why ICA. As I mentioned before, you've always been a huge supporter of ICA and the work that we do, and we so appreciate you for that. And I just want to ask that question, why ICA? And what has drawn you to our organization? We not only support kids in Buffalo here, but also kids overseas. So wanted to put that question out there to you.
So why ICA? So when I first met you, it was at an event. You're speaking and you were telling us all about ICA. You told us your backstory, the story of the organization, and it really touched me. Not only that you're helping the children here in Buffalo who are underserved, but you're helping children all the way in the DR Congo from here. And these are children who you've explained are street children. And, as a mother of 4, it breaks my heart.
Mm,
Um, it breaks my heart to know what their reality is. And it's so beautiful, you're helping the children here, but I know that they need so much more help that we can't even imagine the things that they're experiencing and going through on a daily basis. So you have such a big and beautiful heart that you are caring for and helping these young children be able to survive. So that just speaks volume, and I'm so happy to be able to support in any way I can. That's why ICA, you and, just what you're doing, the children that you're helping, I don't understand how you're doing this work here from Buffalo, but you are, and you're making it happen, and you're truly making a difference in these children's lives, life or death. So that's why ICA, and I will always support and continue to support ICA.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you truly hit the nail on the head. I mean, these children here, underserved, definitely need support and need the help. But children overseas, thinking of orphans and those who truly have no family members left and don't have support, we do not have the infrastructure in place from a government standpoint to have as many benefits as we do here in the United States. There are some few, yes, but not enough. And not enough truly to take care of these children and all their needs. So that's where we come in and try to meet the gap, and having folks like you in our corner and so many others in Western New York and beyond that believe in the work that we're doing and support us means a huge deal. So thank you so much. And again, we're beyond excited to have you at next month's art gala, modeling during the event. And I would encourage everyone to visit Amanda's social media pages. We'll have all the handles for you guys so you can not only follow, but support her businesses. And, you're doing incredible things. And I'm excited to follow all the stuff that you're doing, you and your husband and your family and your incredible kids, by the way, who are entrepreneurs as well, guys. So amazing, amazing to see. So thank you so much for your time, Amanda. Really appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited, and likewise, keep doing the amazing work that you're doing. I support it 100%, and it's just amazing what you're doing. So thank you so much, Evelyn.
Thank you. All right, guys. So we'll catch you next time for the next chat. Appreciate you listening and following. And again, get your ticket for the gala. We will see you then. Bye-bye.